My sister, my brother, what are some of the reasons? I want you to go back to when you were single or when you were married or the last time you lied. Why did you lie? The first reason that I noticed that people lie is because sometimes they feel they are trying to save face. They are ashamed. You caught them red-handed, or they feel like you will judge them. They are ashamed. So they make up these stories that didn't happen. They make up, fabricate these stories just to give you a lie instead of you trying to find out who really they are. The first reason why people do that is to save face.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, wonderfully made by God. Welcome to the Big Show.
The second reason why they do that is sometimes to save their ego, to protect their ego. You know, when somebody is all that and then you catch them in a compromised situation, they want to cover it up with a lie, because how do I start explaining to you what happened and what didn't happen? That's the second reason I've noticed people lie. The third reason is to protect their image, just like to protect their ego. To protect their image, if you're a well-known person, you are an influencer, you're somebody that is believed to be like this, and then you are found to be like this. So you now want to lie to cover up the difference, because how do you explain what they saw you do, or how do you explain what this part of you that they are seeing? So that is the reason why some people lie. Excuse me. And then some other people like to avoid conflict. You know what? I don't want to go back and forth with you. So instead of me telling you the truth and me and you going back and forth, you know what is the I will just make up a story for you to just carry your wahala and go. And let me carry my own wahala and go. You know, so sometimes people lie because they don't want conflict. They want to avoid conflict. Finally, some people lie to protect you. So I have had this one several times, but I did not. I lied because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But bros, come closer. Sis, come closer, come closer. If you lie to protect them, they will finally find out. And when they find out, you will still hurt them. Now it will be hurt twice, because not that you did that to them, you lied about it. Now they found out about it. That is double betrayal. Excuse me. That's double betrayal. Now they feel like you lied to me the first time it happened, and then I asked you, you lied to me the second time, and you then went ahead and did that. So it doesn't protect nobody. So the reason why I'm not saying that this reason is, oh, it's good, go out there and lie. No, I'm just trying to explore with you. You know, we are reasoning together, we are coming together, we are trying to think about, okay, why do people do this? Why do we do this? Most of the time, number one, they lie to protect themselves, to save their image. Number three, they save to save their ego. Number four, to save their partner, to protect their partners. Number five, to save their image, to say, you know what, I can't do this. And then to avoid conflict. They don't want to get in trouble. And sometimes they also lie because they don't want to get in trouble. Maybe they did something and now they have been caught, and the consequences of that thing will maybe take them to the jail, or or maybe the consequences might be their wives leaving, or their husbands leaving, or their children despising them. So they say, you know what, I might as well lie. At least let me lie and cover it up, and that way. But at the end of the day, my sisters and my brothers, these things always have a way of coming out. So you have actually hurt the people that you love the most, and then you lied about it. And then some of you were like, what if I tell the truth and they leave me? What if I tell the truth and they leave me? My sister, my brother, I always tell you guys, nobody is perfect. If your partner is making you feel like he is perfect or she is perfect, that you can't be honest with him or her, my sister, you have to sit down with him or her and have a heart-to-heart discussion. We all make mistakes. We are all work in progress. I make mistake, you make mistake. I should be able to come to you and tell you my mistakes and tell you, hey, I messed up today. Look at what I did. Look at, you might be mad, you might be upset, you might tell me, Akudo, you shouldn't have done that. You knew better. Why would you do that? But it's better that me and you talk about that mistake and we get over it than I come to you and lie, and then tomorrow, 3 days, 5 days, 10 years, 15 years after, you find out the truth, and then you now begin to question everything that we had. Did I even love you? When I said I love you, was it the truth or was it a lie? When I said I went to Nigeria to go see my parents, did I actually go or was it a lie? You see, you now begin to, and you know the effect, or how would I say, the side effect of lying is that it makes people distrust you. It makes people, they don't trust you. They don't want to deal with you because they know you are a liar. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. My sister, my brother, come closer. Let me tell you something. There are people that I coach and there are people that I talk to. Hey, Chineke Nnam, every word that come out of their mouth is a lie. They will even make up stories that never happened just to keep talking. Do you know there are people like that? They will just sit down, make up story. Oh, guess what? I saw Akudo yesterday at the mall. Oh, we were laughing. Even Akudo took me to the store and she bought me some clothes and then we left. They did not see Akudo yesterday. They have not even spoken to Akudo this whole year. They have not even seen Akudo anywhere, and yet they are telling you they were with that. And you are like, oh, Sister Murenia, why your cool temper, sister? Bros, cool temper. They will fabricate stories that never happened. And there are people like that. I'm going to break down the different kinds of lies so that you can be able to identify when that man, when that woman is lying to you. You will be able to know. Okay? If you listen real good. My mother said, when you keep quiet and sit at a corner and keep watching, people will show you their true self. My mom, Joy, she was 100% right. My mom told me, don't be in a hurry. Just take your time, be quiet, sit in your corner, and be sipping your tea. Trust me, sister, trust me, brother. Give people enough time. They will show you their true self. And remember, when they show you who they are, believe them. Don't make excuses for them. Oh, he lied to me because maybe he was angry. Oh, he lied to me because he was trying to protect me. Oh, he lied. No, he lied. He lied. She lied. She lied. Don't make excuses for them. And there are people that, oh my goodness, everything that come out of their mouth, like I said in that video, it's a lie. They say good morning to you. Open the window. Open. Look. 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 Make sure it's morning before you say good morning back to them. If they tell you good afternoon, open the door, look, oh, okay, before they lie for everything. I don't know whether you know people like that. Everything that come out of their mouth is a lie. They will tell you stories that never happened. They will tell you discussions they had with people that they have not spoken to. They will lie about everything. They will lie about their husbands. They will lie about their children. They will lie with their children. They will lie as there was a story. A lady called me. Let me tell you guys the story. A lady called me. She told me, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. My past has come to haunt me. My past. I said, what do you mean by your past came to haunt you? She said that she was married. She was either in is it South Dakota or something like that? I think it's South Dakota. She told me she was married to a guy over there. The guy was very abusive. The guy, she didn't like the marriage, but she had 5 children. 5 children. My uniques, are you listening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me count it in Igbo. Otu, abo, ato, ano, ise. Let me count it in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. 5 children. 4 boys and a girl. She had it, but the relationship was abusive, was toxic, so she couldn't do it anymore. She left the marriage. She got married at 19. So she left the marriage. And then she moved over to Washington. And she stayed in Washington, went back to school, did everything. She is good now and met this guy who is a doctor in a hospital where she works. And she started dating this guy. According to her, they love each other, but this is her past. She couldn't tell the man that she was married with 5 children. And I'm like, okay, keep telling, I'm listening, keep going. She said she couldn't tell the man because that was her past. She did not require the man to tell her all his past dealings with women. So she felt that they should start afresh on a clean slate. So she did not tell the man she was married before or had children before, and she got married to this new man. Now They are married. They have 2 children together. So I don't know what happened. You know, the way this world has a way of, things have a way of coming back. Things you think you have pushed down, they have a way of coming back to you. So I don't know how she said her husband moved to Washington, or they came to Washington for a field trip. I don't know how the story happened, but she said that she met her husband and her husband recognized her because she left and she didn't tell anybody where she went. And this has been years, like 10 years after. So when her husband saw her children are grown, her husband saw her and her husband called her name. She turned around and saw her husband and was trying to pretend like, how do I know you? Have I met you before? Do I know you? And the man say, what do Akudo, for example, let me use my name, Akudo. What's going on? You know, Akudo this, Akudo that. So when the husband kept talking to her, she was acting like she didn't know what the husband was talking about. She didn't know, oh, please, you're disturbing me. I need to leave. She left. But she's telling me that now her husband traced her, is trying to come and tell her new husband, her children want to meet her, but these people are her past. And I'm looking at her like, are you crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otu, abo, ato, ano, ise. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. You think you can forget 5 children? You think you can forget 5 children? What do you expect this my new brother to do? This man is looking at you now thinking, tomorrow if something happens, are you also going to forget these 2 that you and him share together? Sis, this doesn't happen. You have to tell him. You have to let your new husband know this is you made a mistake, you didn't tell him. But now that you are here, we have to deal with it. There's nothing I can do for you. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to tell you forget your 5 children? You want me to tell you to not have a relationship with your children? My sisters, I use this story to explain to you guys. People can go to any extent to lie to cover up things. You can't forget 5 children and pretend like they never happened. Yes, they did. These are 5 living human beings. You can't pretend like they don't exist. Yes, they do. And it is high time you face whatever is in front of you, face it head on. So like I was saying, so many of us lie. We lie when it is necessary. We lie when it is not necessary. We lie when we need to do it, when we don't need to do it. When it is, we just lie. I always say that these kind of people, I call them compulsive liars. I've met a couple of people like that. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Everything. The story they tell you is a lie. And when you get that, I'm going to deal with this next week. When you get into relationship and you started a relationship with a lie, come, sister, come closer. My bros, come closer. Now listen, keep those ears open. No relationship will work when it is founded on lies. Let me say it again. No relationship or marriage will work when it is founded on lies. You are lying to each other. You are lying. You are omitting. I will give you the 7 different types of lies. You are lying. You are lying. What do you think will happen, my sister? What do you think will happen in this marriage? You think you can lie and nobody will find out? You think you can lie to him and he thinks he can lie to you, and then you think it will not come out later on to bite you guys? Honey, relationships are not based on lies. And then the lady was telling me, but my new husband, if he loves me, he should understand this my past. I said, come on, come off it, my sister. What are you talking about? Don't ask people to do what you cannot do for your own self. Let me say that again. Don't always ask people to do for you what you cannot do for yourself. You know that if the reverse was the case, you will not do it. So why do you want somebody else to do it for you? You're telling me that your new husband should understand that you didn't tell him because that was your past. How can 5 children living be your past? They are living. They are alive. How can they be your past? You can tell him your past was you had a marriage. Your past was you had children, but your children are alive and they are doing well. You left the marriage because he was abusive. You have the right to do that, to say that. But you cannot deny that they never existed, and you think, oh, but it doesn't matter. It was just a small lie. No, honey, it's not a small lie. That was a huge one. That was in the kukuya, big one. No, my sister, my brother, I'm going to now go into the 7 types of lies. How you will identify he is lying to you.